Okay, the resilience donut is, it's a shape of a donut. It's a model. It's pretty much just a model, and it's a theoretical model, but it's based on a whole lot of research that's happened over probably the last 30 years, 30 to 40 years. And there's been quite a few waves of research, but the previous waves of research have looked at risks and difficulties, but the present wave of research now looks at what are the things that we've got in our lives that help us to survive and thrive. But what the donut does, it separates those things that are internal to us, the things like the characteristics of us that make us, personally strong. Things about us, our own characteristics, our ability to monitor our own behaviour, our ability to think about things, our optimistic thinking. That's our internal qualities. The donut has that as the inner part of the donut. But the outside part of the resilience donut are the external factors, the factors that we draw on to build our inner strengths and that we develop in the context of to build our inner strengths or to develop our inner strengths. So what we have outside our donut are 7 different strengths, 7 different factors. And those 7 different factors are money, our ability to manage money, our parents, how they've raised us, our skill factor, so the things that we're able to do where we get a bit of a, I can do this. Our family factor, so the things that we get our identity, a group of people we get our identity from. Our education factor, which might be a teacher or someone who's shown an interest in us and encouraged our learning. Our peers who socialise us and help us to become social characters in this world. And our community, which gives us a sense of purpose and meaning. And in those 7 factors, we only need 3 of those factors in order to survive and thrive. The more factors we have, the better we've got chances, and the better chances we've got. If we lose 3 of our strong factors, we've got other ones we can pull on. But out of those 7 factors, if you have 3 that you can have as a predominant 3 factors, particularly when you're going through difficulties, those 3 factors combined will help us to survive and thrive. So the resilience donut incorporates 2 aspects of the research into what builds us strong individually and also what feeds our strengths and how we develop the strengths. And so it's the internal and the external, always in combination and interaction. A lot of other models of resilience incorporate one or the other, or they blend all of them together in a way that you don't know which is internal or external. And the way the donut works, which is a terribly effective way of working, is that it separates the 2, but at the same time you can see how they interact on every aspect. So you can find your 3 areas, your 3 factors that are strong for you. You can do something with those 3 factors together, and you'll find that internally you feel a lot stronger, you feel a lot, more able to cope with the adversity that you're going through, and then you sometimes have what you call a flow-on effect. So those internal strengths are so much stronger that they then flow on again out to the outside strengths, and so you end up with being able to pick up some of the other strong factors, and it's quite magical in a way. So as a person who works with people all the time, just working on what's working and the strong factors sometimes builds the factors that aren't so strong without you even realising.